In a city where neon light hides the truth and shadows whisper of things unseen, the line between man and monster is fragile. Some chase justice, others chase vengeance. But in the end, the veil shatters for us all. This is Shattered Veil. Episode 5, The Alchemist's Daughter. The city wakes restless, as if it knows its secrets have been stirred. Kaien moves through the morning streets like a man half alive, the photo of Aya burning in his pocket. Rin walks beside him, clutching her satchel tighter than usual. Neither speaks, but both are thinking of the nurse's note, the ribbon, the girl who still whispered a name. At last, Rin breaks the silence. Do you ever wonder why I stayed? Why I didn't just close my shop and disappear? Kaien doesn't look at her. You don't seem the type to run. She shakes her head. It's not courage, it's blood. My mother used to say our family was cursed to see what others can't. She said our sight was a gift, but gifts can rot. He glances at her sharply. You think your mother knew about the Syndicate? Rin stops walking. She didn't just know. She studied them. The words hang heavy. Kaien stares, unreadable. Rin's eyes are steady. If you want to understand what they're doing to your sister, you'll need to understand what my mother tried to do, and what I might be capable of. The shop smells faintly of smoke and herbs when Rin unlocks the trapdoor behind the counter. A staircase spirals down into darkness. She carries a lantern, its glow painting old walls and older secrets. Kaien follows, his revolver drawn out of habit. The basement is lined with shelves of jars, papers stacked in careless towers, and the remnants of glass tubes cracked and stained. Strange symbols are scratched into the walls. The air hums with something not entirely natural. Rin sets the lantern down. Her hand brushes a journal bound in cracked leather. My mother's notes. I never had the courage to read them all. Kaien picks one up, flipping through diagrams of veins twisted with ink, sketches of eyes glowing faintly. He reads aloud. Experiment, integration of Veilburn essence. Subject shows signs of resistance. Further exposure required. He slams the book shut. Your mother experimented on people. Rin's voice is small. She experimented on herself. Kaien turns slowly. And on you. She meets his gaze without flinching. I was born with sight, to see the veil, to touch it, maybe even to control it. But every lesson cut me open in ways I couldn't heal. The herbs I use, they're her recipes. Medicine she invented to quiet the hunger the sight awakens. Kaien studies her face, searching for lies, and does it work? Rin lifts her hand. In the lantern's glow, faint light pulses under her skin. Her voice trembles. Sometimes. Later, in the police archives, Kaien still has access to, through old codes, he finds evidence that the Syndicate had ties to Rin's mother. Funding that vanished into shell foundations. Files marked confidential, but signed with her name. Rin reads over his shoulder. She said she wanted to cure the curse, but she must have thought the only way was to carry it further than anyone else dared. Kaien mutters, cure or weapon, it's the same word when the wrong people hold the pen. Their search is interrupted by footsteps echoing down the hall. Kaien pulls Rin into the shadows. Ryo appears, his old partner, his face carved with guilt. He stops at the very cabinet Kaien had opened. Ryo, Kaien whispers to himself. Rin grips his sleeve. Don't. But Kaien's temper has already burned too long. He steps out, revolver aimed, looking for something. Ryo freezes, then slowly raises his hands. You shouldn't be here. Neither should you. I came to warn you, Ryo says, voice raw. They know you're getting close. They know about the church, the clinic. If you keep going, Kaien, they'll use her against you. Kian's voice cracks like glass. They already are. Where is she? Ryo doesn't answer. Instead, he looks at Rin. And you, daughter of the alchemist, do you even know what you carry inside you? Rin stiffens, but Kaien fires a shot just past Ryo's ear, splintering the wood behind him. Answer me. Ryo doesn't flinch. His eyes are weary. Aya isn't dead. But the girl you remember may not be the one waiting for you. He lowers his hands slowly. You'll find the truth at the Syndicate's lab beneath the river. But be careful. Truth isn't always a cure. Before Kaien can fire again, Ryo vanishes into the shadows, like a man who's already chosen his grave. That night, Kaien and Rin follow the map Ryo left behind in his words. The tunnels beneath the river reek of damp and rust. At the end of a long hall, they find a door sealed with symbols, like the ones in Rin's mother's journals. Rin kneels, her sight shimmering faintly. She whispers words, half remembered, half invented. The runes flicker and fade. The door opens. Inside is a laboratory. Glass tubes line the walls, filled with fluid and fragments of things that were once human, once veilborn, now something in between. Records scatter across desks. One page shows Aya's name. Another shows Rin's mother's. Kaien grips the desk until his knuckles whiten. She was part of this. Rin trembles. Or she was forced into it. Alarms suddenly wail. From the shadows, a half-formed creature stirs, a hybrid with claws, two long eyes that burn faint blue. It lunges. Kaien fires, but bullets slow it only a little. Rin scatters powder, her sight flaring. Don't kill it, she cries. It's still half-human. But the creature screams, a sound too broken for saving. Kaien fires again, and it collapses. His voice is a whisper. If that was Aya's fate, I'll end it myself. Rin kneels beside the body, touching its cooling hand. This is what they're doing, trying to make weapons out of souls. Kaien closes his eyes. Then we'll burn every lab until there's nothing left to twist. Later, back in Rin's shop, Kaien sits across from her. The silence between them, heavy with truths neither can bury. She pours tea, her hands shaking. My mother believed I could be the cure, Rin says. But what if she was wrong? What if I'm the same as them? Kaien studies her for a long moment. Then you'll have to decide what you're going to be. Not what they made you. Not what your blood whispers. You. She nods slowly. But when she lifts her eyes, they gleam faintly, and the truth is more complicated than either of them can name. Far away, in a chamber of shadows, the fox-masked leader sits before a table covered in files. He lifts one photograph, the silver necklace, Aya's hand clutching it. Our detective grows impatient, he muses, and the alchemist's daughter begins to wake. He sets the photo down, lips curling behind the mask. Good. Let them think they are hunters. In the end, prey always runs into the jaws. His laughter echoes in the dark. Thank you for watching Shattered Veil. If this story drew you deeper into the mystery, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. The alchemist's secrets have begun to awaken, and the line between cure and curse is fading. Stay tuned for episode 6, Night of the Shattered Sky.